Hello, love. Welcome to Yoga Life with Amber. I'm Amber. I'm so grateful that you're here. If you're new to my channel, I've been practicing yoga for over 10 years and I am a personal trainer and a yoga instructor. So today we're going to put those two together in our health and fitness series. So today our theme is weight management. And if you clicked on this video, you may have arrived on your mat today because you want to get in shape or something like that. And that's awesome, and hopefully that will be a part of the activities that we do today. However, my biggest goal for you is to manage the weight in your life. In other words, can we manage the stress, the fear, the things that weigh us down, right, on our shoulders, in our minds? So today, our metaphorical weight is going to be a kettlebell. If you have one, dust it off, or if you use it every day, bring it out. It could also be any weight in your house, anything that bears weight. A cat, a dog, a child, your significant other, whoever, whatever it is, bring it to your mat today. And let's get started in a comfortable seat. So I like to move the flash away from my sit bones. Please feel free to do so if you like that as well. Then come to a really tall seat. Maybe closing your eyes. Shoulder bones move away from your ears and back. I am outside for this series, so you might hear the wind blowing. There's a creek in the background. You might hear the water or birds. Wherever you are, just tap into the sounds that are around you. As you listen, imagine all of the weight that may be on your shoulders today. Imagine that just melting off of your shoulders. And whenever you're ready, slowly bring your hands to your belly. Let's start with 3 intentional breaths. Inhale, press your belly into your hands. Exhale, pull your belly button in towards your spine. Hug those belly muscles. Inhale. You might even sigh out your mouth on the exhale. Letting go of anything that feels heavy today. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take your hands to your knees. On your next exhale, drop your chin towards your chest. Just feel the back of your neck. Inhale, take your left ear over toward your left shoulder. Hold. Find any sticky spots. Continue that deep, intentional breath. Maybe smile. Exhale, bring your chin back to your chest. Inhale to the other side. I love doing this stretch when I feel weighted down or stressed out. It allows me to release some stress. Exhale, chin back to your chest. Inhale, bring your chin up through center. And let's bring the bottoms of the feet together for bound angle pose. Sit with a really tall spine. You can grab your feet or your shins. Take your shoulder bones back. Open heart. Open to dropping this weight. And then later on, we're going to use that weight to our advantage. Sit here if this feels good already. You're really stretching something. Or exhale, slowly begin to dive your chest towards the earth. Just be with your breath for 3 breaths here. Imagine your ribs puffing up on your inhale. Just feel them moving away from your midline. Exhale, pull your ribs in towards your center. One more time. Beautiful. On your next inhale, come on up. Let's take that right leg out. Pull the left foot in towards the groin. Stay here and reach the right arm up towards the sky, or take the left hand behind you. Press your hips forward. This is a pretty big stretch, so if it's early in the morning, this might not feel great. You can stay on your bum or reach it up and hold. You can let your neck be soft. Exhale, bring your hips back down to the ground. Mindfully switch sides. Good. Stay here, reaching that left arm up towards the sky, or maybe press your hips forward for a big hip stretch. You can flex your toe towards the sky or press it down towards the earth. And allow your neck to be free, whatever feels good for your neck. Exhale, bring your hips back down to the earth. Let's roll onto all fours, tabletop pose. Good. So first things first, I always like to just shake my hips out from side to side. It's kind of predictable. Press your fingers into the ground underneath your shoulders. Awesome. And then let's walk your hands to the top of your mat. Press your hips back on your exhale. Look forward. Inhale, take your hips over towards the right extremely. Pull your elbows in towards your ribs. Take your hips out to the left. Big hip circles here. So just move with your breath. Inhale forward. Exhale back. So fancy Sanskrit word would be like a chaturanga, arms here in the middle. And then press your hips back. We'll switch directions. Send the hips over towards the left, all the way around. So we're just waking up your hips because guess what? We're going to use them. Awesome. And then on your exhale, send your hips back for a child's pose, forehead to the earth. Or if you're already ready to rock and roll, place your hands, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Completely your choice. But wherever you are, bring your attention back to your breath. Your breath is going to move you through this practice just as it will move you through life. When things feel heavy, if you're in a child's pose, slowly make your way into a downward facing dog. Beautiful. And let's inhale. Take that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale. Step your right foot to the top of your mat for runner's lunge. Come up on your fingertips. Look forward. Collarbone shines forward. Good. So if you'll notice, we're going to open up that left hip here. Deep breaths. Awesome. Bend the left knee. Step all the way to the top of your mat for a forward fold. Let your head be heavy towards the earth. Maybe even rock from side to side if that feels good for you. In a forward fold, I love to imagine that everything is definitely coming off my shoulders. All that weight. You cannot stick here. So whatever you've chosen that has weight, if it's your cat or your child or somebody, you might want to call them into the room because we're going to use our weight. Send your tailbone back. Look forward. So we're going to come into a chair pose here. We're going to grab our kettlebell first. Or weight. Good. Take your shoulders back, look forward. Inhale. Exhale, stand all the way up. Pull the weight in towards your chin, elbows up. So I'm going to show you that facing the camera so you can see. So feet under your hips, we're going to continue that movement. So it's going to be a chair squat and then pull it up, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. And you have to do this with a smile on your face, duh. Inhale. Exhale. Good. So I'm going to turn around again just so you can see the angle. I want your booty to be pressing way back. You can even pick up all 10 toes, weight in the heels. Good. This is one of my favorite things to do, honestly, at home. Because it works everything. Your booty, your legs, your arms, your shoulders. So let's do this for 3 more breaths. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Take your kettlebell down or your weight, put it down, back to that forward fold. And this time, let's come up on your fingertips with a flat back halfway. Our hands can come to the shins. Send the shoulder blades down your back. Big stretch in the hamstrings. Beautiful. Take your toes, turn them out. Grab your weight again. So same thing, except we're going to come down into a yogi squat. Chest up. Inhale. Exhale, stand up. Yeah. Y'all are killing it. good. If you can't go all the way down, you might just do like a modified version of this, like a plie squat, barely bending the knees. If you have knees that give you trouble or anything like that, you can also just stand up straight. Inhale, exhale, your choice. Please listen to your body today. Throughout this whole series, we're just learning about ourselves. Beautiful, one more. Inhale, exhale, take that weight to the top of the mat. Place your hands, step both feet back to a high plank push-up position. Beautiful. You can take your knees down to the earth. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. I'm going to do a short one. It feels good in my back to turn on all my back muscles. Exhale, tuck your toes. Press back to downward facing dog. While you're here, shake your butt out. Can't do yoga live with Amber video without shaking your butt, I don't think. I think it's like a rule at this point. Good. Bend your knees, send your tailbone towards the sky. Press through those fingers, 2 breaths. Good. Maybe exhaling out of your mouth, letting go of anything that feels sticky or heavy. Whenever you're ready, inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step your left foot to the top of your mat for a runner's lunge. Come up on your fingertips, look forward. How y'all doing? One more breath. Bend that back knee, step everything forward to a chair pose except with wide feet here. Grab that kettlebell. More weight. Go ahead and stand all the way up. Now open up your heart, take your shoulders back. Keep the weight near your legs. Send your tailbone back. Look forward. Drop the weight down until you feel a pull in the hamstrings and then come back up. Good. So it's inhale, lower, exhale, come on up. Squeeze your butt cheeks together maybe. Inhale, exhale. That's the bonus points, the butt squeeze there. Good. Just notice how this feels in your body. Make sure to keep your chest up, eyes up when you go down. Exhale. So we're going to pin those shoulder bones back. Beautiful. One more time. Beautiful. Exhale, take your weight down. Forward. Maybe a little sway from side to side. Bend your knees, send your tailbone back, look forward. Use your legs to come all the way up, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Maybe close your eyes. If you're really sensitive, you might feel your heartbeat. Can you imagine in your mind's eye all of the things that have been weighing you down, just falling off of your body, out of your mind? It would not make sense for us to pick up that kettlebell and strap it to our shoulders and carry it around all day. It doesn't make sense for us to carry around worry and fear either. So let's put it down and use it to our advantage when we can to grow and become stronger. Exhale, take your hands by your side. We're going to take our right hand on the weight. Pick up the left knee. Soft in the right knee. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to come into a little curtsy lunge. Make sure that right knee doesn't go over the toe. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's say you don't have the balance for this. Sometimes I don't. You might just step back up here. Beautiful. Let's just do this 2 more times. Your left knee taps the ground. Awesome. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Good. We'll switch sides. Soft left knee. Inhale, reach the right knee up. Exhale, curtsy lunge. Beautiful. Ah! Inhale up. See? No one's balance is perfect. Definitely not me. Good. I got used to stepping over on that side. Good. Let's do one more together. Awesome. Come back to center. Take that kettlebell down or weight, place it down. Exhale, forward fold. Take your tailbone back, look forward, inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Step both feet back, high plank push-up position. We're going to lower all the way down, chaturanga. Take it really slow. Pull the elbows in. You can drop your knees if you'd like. Elbows in. Pull your chest up. Activate your back muscles so that you can pick your hands up off the ground. Good. Hold and breathe. Maybe even pick the legs up too. Exhale, place your hands. Shift your tailbone back for a child's pose with wide knees. Toes come to touch in the back. Rest a cheek or your forehead. And take your breath into your back body, into your ribs. And if any of that weight involves something that you're shameful about or embarrassed about, just let yourself off the hook today. You are meant to be light, inside and out. So allow yourself to be free. And just bow to the flow of life. Whenever you're ready, you slowly peel yourself up. And let's come onto our glutes. We're going to use our weight for the last time, I promise. So grab your weight. And we are going to come into a boat pose. Options would be feet down, would be our number one pose choice. If you want a little more, you can pick your feet up, but take your weight into your hands, feet down or feet up, and we're gonna row our boat from side to side. Trying to keep our legs still. So your legs are gonna wanna do this. Try to keep them as still as you can. Tap, tap. Pull your belly button in, breathe, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, I'm gonna keep my feet down for a little bit. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, y'all. Take your weight to the side. Reach your arms forward, and then slowly, as slow as you can, come to your spine. If you have discus recti or you're postpartum in the early stages, just grab the back of your knees, pull them in. Beautiful. Hug your knees in, rock from side to side. Beautiful. Take that right ankle, cross it over your left thigh, thread the needle, grab behind the left hamstring. You can take that left foot up towards the sky if that feels good, or just pull your knee in towards your chest. But allow your shoulders to be soft down your back, away from your ears. You might have noticed during this class, or if you do it again, that your jaw starts to tighten up, or your shoulders start to creep up towards your ears because your jaw and your shoulders think they can carry the weight for you. So just let them relax. Beautiful. And whenever you're ready, slowly switch sides. Maybe have a slight rock from side to side if that feels good. Bring your attention back to your breath. Beautiful. Release this posture. Take your feet down to the earth and pull your heels in towards your glutes. Hands come to the ground. Walk your shoulders down your back. And on your next inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky for bridge pose. Imagine all of these awesome psoas muscles stretching out as you lift your hips up. 2 options. You could raise your arms over your head. I think that feels really great. Or maybe you take your hands underneath your body, walk your shoulders in, interlace your hands. Your choice. Keep your breath moving in and out freely. Beautiful. Release wherever you are with your arms. Pull your hips back down to the ground. Walk your feet as wide as your mat and allow your knees to fall in towards each other. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. And then you might even pull your elbows down for a goal pose. Open your chest up. And just imagine that you're floating. You're so weightless that you could float, just drift on the air. Beautiful. Whenever you're ready, take your feet together, knees wide. You can end class here if you'd like. This feels really good on your hips. Or you can extend your legs at any time for traditional Shavasana. Or you can come onto your side or your belly. And if you can hear the wind and the creek in the background on the video, maybe the birds, just close your eyes and allow those things to permeate in your soul and your blood vessels as we take 10 sweet breaths together. From this light space, begin to bring your attention back to your breath. Maybe even invite a smile to your lips. And slowly move your legs and your arms in any manner that feels rejuvenating for you. Maybe rolling your wrists and your ankles around. Maybe shimmy your hips from side to side. Just notice how your body feels after this short practice together. And whenever you're ready, bend one knee, roll over to whichever side feels light for you. Just make yourself a little pillow for your head, maybe keeping your eyes closed. As we go through life, we see other people's pain and we experience our own pain and trauma. And so many times we are like, oh, I'll carry that for you. I'll carry that for you. And you start to pick up all this weight. And sometimes it's not even ours to carry. And even if it is yours, my wish is that we will all drop the weight. And if we choose to face it, which we will, may we use it to our advantage to strengthen ourselves. And whenever you're ready, use your arms to press yourself up. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope that you connected somehow to this theme that I feel is a universal theme. Namaste for today.